If you want your videos to actually talk, like realistically lip-synced and convincing, there are a handful of AI tools that straight up make that effortless. Today, I'm walking you through 4 of the best options for lip syncing. We'll look at how each one works, what it's good at, where it stumbles, and how you can fold Vizard into your workflow to turn those talking clips into social-ready posts without losing your mind. All right, quick note before we dive in. These tools aren't brand new, but they keep getting better, and each one brings something different to the table. Also, I'll be honest about limitations like short max durations, weird multi-face results, or credit systems. I don't want you to run into surprises. And if you're a creator who needs to batch content, schedule posts, or punch long-form videos into dozens of short clips, stick around. I'll show you how Vizard can glue the whole pipeline together like a pro. Tool number 1 is Pixverse, which gives you that Pixverse AI vibe. Pixverse is super handy when you want to add lip sync to AI-generated or uploaded videos. The interface is simple. Paste up to about 200 characters of dialogue. You can pick a preset voice or hook up a higher-end TTS like 11 Labs or another AI audio source. You can also upload up to 30 seconds of audio and force the app to use your original audio so background ambience stays intact. What I like is that it's great for single-character scenes. If your source video is focused on one person, results are smooth and believable. Pixverse gives free daily credits, which is handy when you're testing. It's straightforward enough to create multiple lip-synced clips and then stitch them into longer edits in Premiere or CapCut. What to watch out for is that the output length depends on your audio length. So if you upload a 6-second clip but give it 3 seconds of audio, your final video will be 3 seconds. This is useful if you want short clips, but annoying if you expected the same runtime. Also, multiple characters can get messy, and credits add up fast if you're doing lots of variations. Here's a quick workflow tip. Generate your voice in 11 Labs or Halo AI. Toss it into Pixverse for lip sync. Then export and chop into vertical cutaways in your editor. It's smooth and clean. Tool number 2 is Hedra Studio, which has a neat angle. It can add lip sync to still images and turn them into animated talking portraits. In the Video tab, there are specific models for lip sync, so pick the HRA Character 3 model for best results. You can upload an image, generate one with AI, or even capture instantly with your webcam. Audio can be generated from text, recorded live, or uploaded. Why it's cool is that the image-to-video thing is awesome for creators making character-driven shorts, animated hosts, or social promos. It's also flexible with emotions and gestures. You can prompt specific expressions or let the model choose. It's easy to use and ideal for stylized or semi-animated looks. Limitations are that Hedra is perfect for single-character, stylized outputs. If you need photorealistic human faces, you might find the stylization too obvious. Also, depending on your use case, you'll need to tweak prompts to avoid uncanny movements. Tool number 3 is Kling AI, where you find lip sync in the AI video section. Kling AI is a solid jack-of-all-trades for images, videos, and lip sync animations. There's a dedicated lip sync tab where you can work with content made inside Kling or upload external clips. There's a 10-second max for video in some lip sync modes and a 30-second max for audio uploads, so keep that in mind. Why use it is that it's fast, intuitive, and gives you a few voice filters and emotion tweaks. If you're making music video-sized bites or snappy promos, it does the job and looks pretty clean for short formats. Heads up, those time caps are real. For longer dialogues, you'll need to split audio into chunks, which is doable but clunky. Also, some voices have limited expressiveness unless you pick specific emotion-enabled options. Tool number 4 is Runway ML, which is a powerhouse and very popular for generative video workflows. Here you can create a video from an image or upload and add lip sync after the fact. It's best with realistic human faces. Think interviews, vlogs, or short narrative clips where believable mouth movement matters. What I love is that the face detection and per-character speaker assignment is neat. You can add dialogue to multiple characters, assign each character a part, and stitch up to 10 dialogues in one scene. That's insanely useful for short scripted bits or scene demos. Where it trips up is when you use stylized images or non-real faces, the lip sync quality drops. Also, credits and cost matter because if results aren't perfect, you don't always get refunded for the compute it used. So test carefully and try to use realistic faces when you need top-tier results. Okay, so those are the 4. Now, let's talk real workflow, because you want to be efficient and scale content without doing everything manually. My recommended pipeline starts with creating or sourcing your audio from 11 Labs, Halo AI, or your own recorded voice. Trim and clean up that audio so there's no dead space. Most tools handle up to 30 seconds or so, But if you have longer dialogue, split it into chunks purposefully, like lines or phrases. Next, use the lip sync tool that fits the asset. Single realistic faces mean Runway. Stylized image hosts point to Hedra. Quick single character clips go to Pixverse, and short promo bites fit Kling AI. Each tool has its sweet spot. After that, export your lip-synced clips. Don't try to make everything perfect inside one app. You'll lose flexibility. Then, drop them into Vizard. Why Vizard? Because once you have those lip-synced clips, you still need to make them consumable. You need to hook people in the first 3 seconds, create multiple variants for Reels, TikTok, and Shorts, and then schedule them across platforms without babysitting your social. Vizard's not just a tool, it's the workflow glue. It can automatically find the most viral-worthy moments in your long-form footage, generate multiple short clips, and then schedule them to post on a cadence you set. So instead of manually chopping every lip-sync take into 20 versions, Vizard does the heavy lifting. Vizard perks in practice include auto-editing, where it spots the best beats and builds ready-to-post clips. There's no guesswork and no manual scrubbing for every single upload. Auto-scheduling means you pick a posting frequency and let the system publish for you. This is huge if you're batching content or trying to stay consistent without living in the scheduler. The content calendar lets you manage everything in one place, tweak captions, change publish times, and push to socials directly. How this helps with the other tools is that say you used Runway to make a 30-second talking clip. Vizard can slice that into 6 to 8 vertical clips with captions, auto-generate thumbnails, and queue them across platforms. Or you used Hedra to animate a character monologue, and Vizard will find the most shareable 9 to 15-second chunk and repurpose it for TikTok. There's no need to bounce between apps for final edits and posting. Now for the important comparisons and realities. Some of these lip-sync tools operate on credit systems or charge per second. That's fine for occasional use, but for a creator who needs 50 clips a month, costs add up. Vizard's efficiency can reduce how many times you need to re-render by handling batch edits and scheduling, saving you both time and credits across the pipeline. Multi-character scenes are tricky because most tools keep the other faces static when one speaks if you're using a single source image. That's a creative constraint, so plan your shots accordingly, or use longer multi-take footage so expressions change naturally. Max durations mean that with Kling and Pixverse, if you need longer dialogue, you'll be doing chunking. That's annoying but manageable. And again, Vizard helps by putting those chunks back together into a sensible posting plan. For realism versus stylization, Hedra and some presets will stylize the face movement, which can be awesome for animated hosts but less ideal for interview footage. Match the tool to the vibe. Final thoughts, which one should you pick? Honestly, use the right tool for the right job. Runway for realistic faces and multi-dialogue scenes, Hedra for animated portraits, Pixverse for straightforward single-character syncs, and Kling for quick promo bites. But if your goal is consistent content growth, making long videos into a steady drip of shorts, testing variations, and actually posting on schedule, Vizard becomes the secret sauce. It's not about replacing those specialized lip syncers, it's about connecting them to the finish line. So yeah, AI makes talking characters easy now. But the real win is combining those lip sync engines with a smart publishing workflow so your content gets seen. Try mixing a studio-grade TTS or custom audio, lip sync in the tool that fits your footage, then let Vizard auto-edit, craft clips, and schedule them while you move on to the next project. This results in low stress, higher output, and more chances to hit that viral clip. Thanks for watching. Test a couple of these tools and see which voice and face combo you like best. Then use Vizard to turn that into a predictable content machine. I'll catch you in this next walkthrough with tips on caption strategies and thumbnail hacks. Peace.